Hello everyone and welcome here to practice and qualifying for the Doritos Super Speedway Series at Daytona. I'm your lead commentator for the Doritos Super Speedway Series, Jim Albright. As right now, there is a total of, I believe, four cars right here in Daytona. The other two cannot make it. Brandon Nicholson and John Garnes. We'll see where they get their qualifying results. But Eric Rodriguez is here, but he's in pit road. As you see right here, Brandon Guns and Corey Williams working together. Williams in the Budweiser number 3. Brandon Guns in the test car. Colton Vandenheuvel is in the 44 Polaris. All three of these drivers are in the Chevrolet SS. Season 1 champion right there, Brandon Guns, and you got Season 1 second place. That's Corey Williams. There, as you can see, they are hooked up 3 cars, almost in like a tandem. All 3 drivers hooked up. Right here, Williams and Guns won 5 out of the 10 Doritos Super Speedway Series races. As right now, Colton has the fastest lap at a 47.0. Then you have Guns at a 47.1. And you have Williams at a 47.14. So right now, the last car in this freight train is the fastest car. Qualifying is up next after these guys get a little more practice on these machines. Eric Rodriguez still hasn't gotten on the track yet. They're making a little bit of adjustments to his car before he comes out here and runs any laps. And don't worry, you will not miss any of the action of the Daytona 500. It will be live right here on the Doritos Super Speedway YouTube channel. That's from the helicopter. Brandon Gunn's going to go to the bottom. This is an online series, folks. He's going to get behind Colton just to see if he can have a faster lap. Colton to the bottom. Under Williams, it looks like they're going to see if they could pass. It doesn't look like the job's going to get done. Williams might try to pull. Nope. Colton to the bottom. Getting help from Brandon Guns now. And now Williams goes to that back car. Williams is taking the back car as Colton gets the lead. Get some of the fresh air to the motor. You can see right there, you've seen the bump Williams put on Guns. You've seen the sparks. There's Colton right there. He still got this lead pack, but you can see right here, oh, go! He threw a block right there. Oh, Colton loose! Oh, no! Oh, no. These drivers will probably go and see how good they could get their cars repaired. As Colton's already back in pit road. Let's take a look at what happened as Williams is sitting out here in the grass. Just looks like Guns here. Guns gets a shot from Williams. He gets into Colton. Colton gets loose, comes back up, had nowhere to go, and wow, two of those cars got some air underneath. Guns' car is destroyed right there at the front end. Luckily, there is no rule for how many backup cars you can have. You can have as many backup cars as you want because this is online NR 2003. It doesn't matter. But right here, it's right on the rear bumper cam. All you see is Guns. Bump. Bump right there. He got loose. As the guys are back out here on the track, looks like Williams and Guns. Colton's car still got some damage on it. And we'll be right back after a little bit of commercial break. Welcome back. We got 9 minutes left in the session as Eric Rodriguez is bound on the track. Took a big jump in time there, but Eric Rodriguez on the track here. Running a little bit alone, but you still have Williams and Guns. They've been working together for the most part. And Colton's in pit road right now. Just waiting for qualifying, because right now Colton goes last in the queue. It says the 77 and Nicholson is here, but his car is not. So he's sitting out there watching from pit road. Eric Rodriguez coming to set a lap. Fourth quick at a 48 at 480. Eric in that Ford Fusion, the Breaking Benjamin car. Sorry, it just looks like a generic Ford EcoBoost machine. It's because for some reason it doesn't say I have his car, but I've got his car. So right now, as they run, it's going to be Eric, Brandon Guns, Corey Williams, and then Colton. That's going to be your qualifying order. Right now, with 8 minutes remaining in practice. You see Brandon Guns giving Williams a shot. Down that front straightaway. Eric's by himself. If Eric can let out a little bit, these guys, Williams and Guns, could catch him. Last season, it was a battle between Williams and Guns almost every race for a win. If Williams and Guns couldn't get up there and win the race, or something happened to them, that was the only way neither of those two cars won a race. And it happened on 4 different occasions. William Espy won at Coca-Cola. Guns finished second. I believe Williams got in an accident. 8 Bullet happened. Brandon Guns got in an accident. Williams went on the win. It happened at Zenjoltis. Williams and Guns had the best cars. Garnes actually had the best car, but had to go somewhere, so he had to leave. But that sets up for Eric Rodriguez to get his first win of the season on fuel mileage at Zenjoltis. He came to pit while Guns and Williams stayed out. Nicholson got 2 wins at Freeway and at Monster Energy. Basically, Williams was in a first lap accident at Monster Energy, and Williams and Guns had the best car at Freeway, but could not pass Nicholson. Williams had a okay car at Freeway, but these guys will not run Freeway this season. It's going to get replaced by a Super Speedway. As this is what it's called, the Dorito Super Speedway Series. Eric Rodriguez right now in turn 3. Looks like he's having a little bit of internet issues. As Williams and Guns are catching him, those two cars, they're hooked up in a tandem. They were hooked this way in the All-Star race, which happened a few days ago, the All-Star race. As Brandon Guns with the victory lane, as Corey Williams hit the apron and lost a lot of ground on Guns on the final lap of that one. And it looks like Eric Rodriguez is having internet issues, and he is got off the track. And we'll take a quick commercial break. Up next, qualifying. Welcome back here to Daytona. As right now, Eric Rodriguez coming out for a qualifying lap. You get 2 laps here at Daytona. Eric trying to warm his tires up. Eric warming those tires up there. Still having internet issues, but he's coming out here to set a lap. Or trying to. He's got the green flag. He is running down on the bottom part of the track. Brandon Guns has already got lined up on pit road right now. He's going to wait for Eric to finish. Eric's going to come around and take the white flag this time. Fords didn't have all that well of a qualifying last season, and we'll get you as Eric gets around. First lap's going to be a 50.077. There's Eric here. Gets it back rolling. He's got a 50.077 right now. Good lap time here for Eric Rodriguez. Coming around for his final lap here. Colton won't go to last car out. Here comes Eric Rodriguez. Coming to take his final lap. It's going to be... Is it going to be a pole quality lap? No, it's a 49.668. Eric Rodriguez done with qualifying. Already on the track. Brandon Guns. He's ready to go. He's going to set his hot lap, but Eric Rodriguez has a 49.668. Could Brandon Guns do any better? Eric's first lap was a 50.077. Can Guns have a better first lap than Eric Rodriguez? It's Eric stopping on the back straightaway right now. I'm going to get out of that, or he's going to get out of his car and get it off the track. As Guns has got the green flag here in qualifying for Season 2, the Daytona 500. Don't know how many drivers we're going to have, but as they're talking, as you see Eric's car sitting right there, as they're talking, we usually have a field of 6 drivers. We may have 7 or 8 drivers in the 500. Here we go. Guns coming around to finish his first lap. Let's see what he's going to get. He's going to get a 50.166. Slower than Eric's first lap. See if he could step it up on his second lap. He's running the middle groove while Eric ran the bottom. Maybe he finds there's a little more speed in the middle. As Corey Williams has already got his car lined up. Ready to go. He will be the third car to go. He was second fastest in practice. Guns are going to come around to finish his lap. After Williams will be Colton Vandenheuvel. Guns across the line, and it's going to be a... waiting for official 49.778. As Guns just hits the wall there. He knows he didn't have that good of a lap. Just angers him, but Williams coming out of the pits right now in the number 3 Budweiser Chevrolet SS. Hear him over rev a little bit. As they run right now. And we're listening right now. Yes, it is going to be. We have 4 cars qualified. John Garnes will start 5th because of where he finished in the All-Star race. He finished ahead of Brandon Nicholson. Nicholson will start in 6th. Anybody who runs, because they did not run the All-Star race, will start behind Nicholson and Garnes in the next row. It's basically because they did not run the All-Star race. Coming to get his green flag lap, Corey Williams right there on the yellow line. Guns run the middle. Eric run almost that line, but Williams has got those 2 tires on the yellow line around this track. Williams knows how to get a pole. He won a few last season in season 1. The race ought to be an exciting one, folks. Last season, Brandon Guns with the victory lane here at Daytona because of Williams getting taken out by Nicholson in the early goings. Williams' first lap's going to be a 49.969, fastest first lap. Whatever Williams is doing, he's doing it right. Colton Vandenheuvel is right now ready to go. He was the fastest car in practice. Nicholson's car has gotten here, but they've already told him no queue because he should have went before Eric, and they were on the 5-minute clock, and that clock has already expired. So was John Garnes. So basically, Nicholson will get to run in happy hour a little bit right before the race. As right now, Williams comes down, hits that apron, and is going to have a lap of a 49.674. That was the closest lap probably to Eric Rodriguez. Final car out, Colton Vandenheuvel. Let me see if it's how you say it, yeah. Don't want to mispronounce somebody's name, but Colton here in the 44 Polaris, an Mobile, Wisconsin Chevrolet SS. Nicholson will be running 3 cars this season. He will be running the Penske Truck Reynolds Ford Fusion 77 and the SKF 77 Ford Fusion, and also the Red Bull 77 Ford Fusion. John Garnes is going to be running Nivea. No other sponsors have been announced yet. Williams is going to have Budweiser, National Guard, and Diet Mountain Dew on that machine as Colton gets his green flag. As right now, Colton coming around to take that green, not the green flag, the white flag. This is his second lap. Fastest car in practice. Let's see if he has a faster first lap than Williams. A 50.078. He is 1/10 off Eric Rodriguez's best lap. He's 1/10 off the first lap of Eric Rodriguez, which Eric's on the pole. Williams had the fastest first lap at a 49.978. It's Colton now just trying his hardest to keep it going, trying to get a faster lap. Can Colton get up into first? Can he get the pole here at Daytona? Looks like Colton had a little bit of internet issues coming to the final lap here. But here he comes, down the front straightaway, and across the finish line. Colton's lap's going to be a 49.761. Colton's going to start third in the Daytona 500. Colton knows he didn't have a good lap there. He's not happy. But right now, thanks for joining us for happy hour. Practice and qualifying for the Daytona 500. We'll see you next time with the race, the Daytona 500. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until we meet again.